Hello friends, this is Akash Ranjan Ghosh and today we will discuss about hostel life. So as being a hosteler of engineering college, I can connect with all of you in this topic hostel life. So first of all, let me describe what is hostel life. When we go to hostel and the life that we start in the hostel is called hostel life. This phase of life of a student is a very precious and I can say a golden life of that student, because in this life a student expose and get exposure of different things in hostel. And as being a hosteler, I also get exposure of different things due to different cultures exist in the hostel, because there are many different types of student live in hostel, and with them the hosteler or a student have to live. So he or she get different types of culture, and he or she learn with different type of culture. So this is a good thing of hostel life. When we go to hostel, we get exposure of different things, or we can say we get independence. But this independence depend on us, how we take this independence. Can I say you get independence of different things to do, different things to get exposure of different things with this independence. But yes, when your parents is giving you in a hostel, so it is your responsibility that yes, you have to stay in hostel very carefully and very sincerely, because different types of things, as I said, exist in the hostel. It can disturb you, but it's now depend on you how take you this in a best way or in a bad way. Yes, now I start with the hostel life. I will say yes, it is the golden life of any student, because in this time of or period of life of any student, he get anything to do, but we have to focus on those things which are best or which are beneficial and which are fruitful for us, which will give return to us in the future. As we are sent to hostel because of study, so we should focus or give more time to studies. Our priority thing or our priority, first most priority is study, because we are sent to hostel because of study. So we should to pay attention, focus, or study hard in our academics. Yes, we get some time also to do explore, and so we also should explore, because if we will not explore all the things, so the overall personality cannot be occurred. If we are only focusing on study, so it will, yes, it is good, but for overall development it is also necessary that we should meet with people, we should learn with them, we should expose all the things that existing in the around us. So it is also important to know other cultures which exist in hostel, because of different types of student live in hostel. My hostel right now, I am living in H3 of hostel. So I am also living with many different types of student who are from different types of background and culture. So I get many things to learn from them, and I am also learning, because hostel life is all about learning. How you learn, how you learn from them, because different types of culture exist. You can learn from them many different type of things. You can also learn how to tackle with people, because different types of people have different types of mentality. Because when you will go out of this hostel or your education time or school life or college life, you have to face many different types of people, and the whole in hostel different types of people live. So you get experience how to deal with them. Because if you are living in the hostel, so you are uh, prepared before how to tackle with different types of persons. So I will recommend you, yes, you should live in a hostel, but you should also pay attention the first most priority, because of which your parents send to you in hostel. As a student, my first priority is study, so I am focused in study, but I am also learning from them, because in hostel I get different types of things to do and to do learn. And if I will not learn from them, it will be very fatal for us, because it may be I will lag behind with the comparison to other student. Hence I have to also learn from them, and I am also learning. And if I say in hostel life, yes, it is right, or it is true that you have to face many problems, but these problems are not for your disturbing or for damaging you. These problems are for improving you or making you or building you. Because if you will not face problem, how will you ready to compete with them or combat with them? Because problems are like an opportunity to grow in a bad situation. So accept the problems or welcome the problems that you face in a hostel, and that problems will build you. Okay, so yes, many types of problem I have to face because I live in hostel, because of different types of people. Many times I study, they play music, so it is a very disturbing thing, but I have to manage it. And I learned how to manage with them, because I am living in the hostel from last 3 years, so I am ready to manage with them. And many different types of people will live in a hostel, which you will not like. Okay, so you have to also cope up with them. You have to know how to live with such people, how to tackle these kinds of situation with such people. Yes, many types of people live with us, or I live with them, which I don't like, whom I don't like, but I have to face with them, and I have to live with them, and I have to learn, and I have to learn from them. Because if I will not learn, so it will be not a good for me. So I have to learn, and I am learning from those people also. Yes, many some management problem also happen in the hostel, which hampers us, but we have to manage all things. Like today's situation, the water supply of our hostel is hampered, due to which all the students faced problem. So in the today early morning, we went to our warden and we talked with them about this problem, and they said, okay, don't worry, the problem will be sorted out today by evening. And yes, now the water supply is good and we are happy. The water supply is, we are getting waters, and we are good, no, there is no problem. But yes, the problems in the hostel occurs, and we have to manage with them. As I said, problems are for your overall development, not for hampering you. And yes, the hostel, because we live in a hostel, so we took mess food, and the mess food sometimes is good and sometimes bad. So we have to manage with them, and we have to take care of the things that is necessary for us, or that is good for us. Like this we manage our life in the hostel. And yes, I will say this is the very golden time that we are living. In the future, definitely things will come and we have to manage with them, but I request and I pray that future will be also good for me. And like the future is good, which I dreamed that future will be good. I pray with the God, but I'm learning right now, and I'm facing the things which is improving me, which is building me. Because problems will build you, and hence I am enjoying my hostel life. And I will also suggest you, if you are in a hostel, definitely don't don't say you are facing problems. Don't say it like this. You say you are learning from this, and definitely you these problems will build you, and definitely totally you will totally changed into a new personality, or converted into a new personality, if you are facing problem in the hostel. And yes, pay attention more on studies, because you came hostel in for only for studies, so pay attention on the studies, but learn from the things and learn from every situation, because things are which comes to you for the learning, and observe everything in a proper manner, so that you can learn from them in a best thing or best manner. Things will be good if you are happy and you are manage the things. Okay, so this is the hostel life that I have explained with you. So enjoy the life, it never will come later. So enjoy the life and enjoy the every instance or situation that you are living in hostel or that you are facing in the hostel. So this is all about hostel life. So I hope you have learned something from this video and you will implement in your uh, daily life in hostel, and day by day you will improve. Thank you so much. So this is all about of hostel life.